Ain't nothing better. Look, hey, this that vibe music. So sit back, just relax, y'all, and vibe. Yeah, look, let's bring this hip hop back. This that 1990 flow, who messing with that? Yeah, look, let's bring this hip hop back. This that bad boy Biggie flow, who messing with that?
Okay, I remember the love we had. Yep. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. It's time to eat fresh fruit and change your mother's diaper. Cop a Viper and hire you a driver so you could get shit-faced and be a good guy, bruh. And not drink and drive. There's no stinking bribes for any officers to let you off a DUI. And you can keep a tight booty hole to go duty, yo. Don't gotta worry about being someone's cutie, bro. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. Episode 32, now we in the Cypher. It's alright, bruh. What the fuck is good? Yo, that beat was produced by DJ Speed. And I got a joint over it on my new album. So if you watched through the beginning, you saw Truth, a little piece of Truth's new music video, Truth Music, for the song 90s Flow off the new project, The Donation. Want to check that out? For more information, go to www.truthmusic.com. Nobody's paying me to say that. I really feel that project. You feel me? So, Truth is one of the dudes on here that gets on here every week, kills shit, shows nothing but love. He's a real positive dude, and the music he makes is real reminiscent, to me at least, to when hip-hop was what I fell in love with. So I'm sure there's a lot of like-minded people that could find something they like in Truth's music. So check it out. So word up, 90s Flow. That joint was dope too. The video looks stupid hot. Looked like a summertime barbecue. Everybody's getting live, chilling. Speaking of summertime barbecues, I was just at one of them yesterday for my homie Fats. Shout out to Fats from the Circle. Most of you would have known him if you follow what I do. He was on the Without Papers album with Slim. He's in a group called The Circle. They're signed to Viper Records, put out records with Immortal Technique, all them cats, and we did a joint called Hardcore Sound on Without Papers. Many of you don't know. A lot of people are like, yo, what's up with, like, how come Fats Coast is so cool? And this, because we, Fats, it's a crazy story, too, because when I met Fats, holy shit, it's been 10 years ago. When I met Fats, I met him the first day on my job, when I started my job. And I had made the mistake of telling some other dude there that I rapped. He's like, oh, no shit, you rap? Oh, you got to meet Fats. Fats a rapper. And I'm like, what's your Fat? Another rapper. At this time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm fucking with a bunch of dudes, like real dudes that rap and shit, like, like Bollock and Tech and all these. I've been around these dudes for a long time. Through Bollock and Bad Karma and everybody I know. So when dudes told me that he rapped, I just thought he was some other rapping guy. You know what I'm saying? Like some guy that rapped. And then when I seen him, I was like, yo, this dude looks crazy fucking familiar. Because you can't miss him if you seen him. Big motherfucker, 6 foot, fucking, I don't know if I'm tacking on weight here, but he about 400 pounds. He's a big boy. So when I seen him coming, they're like, that's Fats right there. I'm like, no shit, I know this motherfucker. I'm in my head like, yo, I know this motherfucker. And it turns out, like, Slim and Fats was signed to Viper Records. Diabolic was signed to Viper Records. I had been in the same place as these people before, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you see people, you say what up, whatever, but you never really build with them. And then from then on, me and Fats was tighter than a motherfucker, man. We basically, I learned everything I know from Fats about how to get by at my place of employment. So shout out to Fats, man. Happy 40th birthday. You old as fuck, man. I could only wish and hope and pray, God willing, I will live to see the age of 40. And you're doing it a fine justice, my friend. So, word up, man. What's good with you guys? Hold on, I need some water. Sorry to those of you that are only on the audio checking and you don't get to watch that. I don't know if you guys saw Take It Back. Whenever I think of water now, I think of that scene with Paul where he's like, I need a doctor. I need some water. He's crying and shit. I can't think about anything but that. When I say water, I need some water. So, I don't know about you guys, but I've been binge watching Stranger Things on Netflix. Now, if you haven't, I'm binge watching, like I'm still watching. I watched the whole fucking thing in 2 days. I would have watched it in one, except I'm gainfully employed and I have a business I'm trying to get off the ground. But that's how good it is. I don't watch anything. I seen people posting about it on social media, and I was like, I gotta check this out. Originally, I thought it was a show that was from the 80s or something, because all the artwork and everything associated with it looks like it's like some retro shit. Right down to when you turn it on and watch it, you're like, "What is this? Is a time? It's a timepiece," as they say in the film industry. It's supposed to take place in the 80s, and they did that shit fucking justice, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I have never seen a better timepiece, like a episodic timepiece where they go back in time. Like, maybe it's just me. That shit just resonates and speaks to everything that I was into as a child, man. Like, at that age, you're just rolling around with your boys. You're on your bike. You're conspiring about things that are supernatural and fucking all kinds of crazy shit. And, like, your boys mean everything to you. And then you meet a girl and you fucking like her and you want to take it to the dance. Like, it's just, you have to see this shit. It's just so dope. It's so, like, I don't even want to say well-written, because it's well written, but that's an understatement. It's so fucked up, and it's so out there, and it's so creatively well written that I've honestly never seen anything like it. Like, I really haven't. Like, the imagination of the writers of this show is next level crazy. It's like, honestly, just and the cinematography and the graphic work and everything involved in it is just like, when you have a knowledge of what goes into producing something like this, it's even more impressive to me, because I know how much work goes into that. So to see it, it's just visually appealing in every sense, all your senses. Like, it's just fantastic, yo. So I'm not gonna just sit here and do a commercial for Stranger Things. I don't want to blow up any of the fucking plot. For any of you guys that haven't watched it, definitely check it out. It's on Netflix. It's real fucking dope. So that's that. I'm fat. I'm like trying to catch my breath over here. I get all excited. I start talking and I don't breathe. Like, look, Chuck, you're supposed to go in through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. But when you breathe in is when you're supposed to release your stomach. Like, a lot of human upright walking human beings, they're constantly tense, and I'm guilty of this too. You constantly sucking your stomach in because you don't want people to know you're a fat fuck, and it boils over even into when people are trying to breathe. When you're breathing, you're supposed to breathe in and let your stomach out, and then when you exhale, you're supposed to let all the air out deep from the pits of your fat gut. Let all that bad air out of there. So, enough of my breathing fucking, my what do they call it? I'm giving you lessons on breathing. Like, any of you give a fuck what I'm going to say about it. Yo, I don't know. A lot of you, if you ever checked out my Driving in Cars with Phil podcast, I kind of went on a hiatus with it because we started writing again for Take It Back. And then we finished writing for Take It Back. I'm talking about fucking 4 months ago, or fucking 6 months ago at this point. And I never got back to doing the audio podcast because at that time I was driving every day to Queens, and I had an hour, and I was literally recording the podcast in my car ride to Queens. So then, if you listened to the last podcast, you would have heard me talk about everything that went on with my son at his house, and everything that I'm trying to get custody of my son, and all this shit. And I got custody of my son. My life changed drastically. My schedule changed from I was working at nights to now I'm back to working at day shift. So I'm not going to Queens in the morning. And I just didn't. It wasn't that I didn't have time. I could have found time to do an hour podcast there a week, the audio podcast. But I just didn't do it because I was so overwhelmed by everything that was happening. I didn't know where to pick up with it. But I just wasn't ready. With a lot of stuff going on. And so I was on Facebook Friday, and I seen this dude, Blake Gerard is his name. It's great to be Blake. If you guys don't know who Blake is, man, Blake is one of the most positive people I've ever seen on my social media, and he reminds me of a lot of myself at an earlier point. And I see that he's well read. He reads different shit. He posts quotes to things. That's the difference between me and Blake, though. Blake, like I said, he's well read. He tries to do everything that he's supposed to do. But if you are a friend of his on social media, you'll see it. Even when you're trying and being positive, it's not always going to be in your favor. Like, the light is not always going to shine on you the way you want it to. But in the face of that, watching this dude move, and it's just like, with all the adversity and everything else that he's trying to make something happen, and he stays positive, and he gets right back into that routine. And I want to have him on the audio podcast, just mainly to pick his brain more. I watch all his videos, and I peep the shit he writes and posts, and it's honestly, I think it could be inspirational for a lot of people. It's inspirational to me, and I think I want to share that with you motherfuckers and put you on to this dude Blake, and let you see that when you do change the way you think, that the situations and people and places and things that you find surrounding yourself, they will also change. So, we have plans to do it this week, so hopefully we do it and I post it and I get to put it up before next week, but keep a lookout for that. I'll post on my Instagram saying when it's up on SoundCloud, and you guys can check that shit out. So, yeah, man. It's rough being here by myself, doing this audio shit all alone. Because normally when Tabs is here, he'll say something and I'll be like, Tabs, talk for a second because I got to drink my water. I got to drink my water. But I can't. So when I'm by myself, I just got to drink my water, and you guys got to deal with it. And that's what I'll do. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you guys see the nude pictures of Melania Trump on the internet? Oh, God. I hope she wants to get a hotel room with me. I hope she wants to let me lick her ass. Yeah, something wrong with me. But no, seriously. There is nude pictures of our potential first lady on the internet. One Google search away, and you could find nude pictures of our next first lady, such as the times we live in right now. There's so much shit about that is absolutely fucking hilarious to me. And maybe it shouldn't be, but it is. Could you imagine, would you even want to imagine nude pictures of Hillary Clinton when Bill Clinton was in office floating around? Is that something you would want to see, that disgusting, hard-boiled, egg-scented, gullet, fucking wrinkly ass cheek, fucking nasty, stinky, hairy pussy she must have? Oh, God. Fortunately enough, this Melania Trump is actually, in the photograph, she's gorgeous. She's not bad looking now either, but she was apparently some kind of supermodel back then, obviously, or nude model, whatever the fuck you want to call her. She was hot, and I don't know if any of you watched that Trump speech, at the Republican National Conference. Like, if you watch Donald Trump speak, there's almost no way, like, unless you're just so jaded by everything and you're a regular person that's just negative and just is seen, like, I find myself a lot of times, I don't want to believe anything anybody says. I've been through so much bullshit and seen so much bullshit with my own two eyes. Like, when people speak, I automatically dismiss them. But my point is, when you listen to Donald J. Trump speak on a podium, he could take you into his world and strum all the little heartstrings and tug at all your little fucking feelings and really make you believe that he could make America great again, in his words, as I quote. And like I personally, listen, if everything he ever said about what he wants to do was true, that would be fantastic. But I don't believe that. Maybe it's me being negative again. I just don't. I personally, I've heard it all before. Go watch every fucking speech given by every prospective president in the last fucking 20 years. Nobody's going to go up there and be like, I'm going to fuck this country up. I'm going to make white people hate black people. I'm going to make black people hate white people. I'm going to fuck this shit up and I'm going to fuck that shit up. Nobody's going to say that. They're not going to fucking say that shit. They're just going to, who can get up there and deliver the best line of shit? Barry? Barry had a solid line of shit. Still does. George W., he had a solid line of shit to the people that he was catering to. People such like himself. You know, this is what my point is to you. What is, who, and when you got Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton as your basic only options left, what is the lesser of both evils? I don't want to make this a political thing. I don't want to get too far into it. I don't even want to have an opinion on it. Like, I just want to know what you guys think. Don't let me try. I'm not trying to persuade you one way or the next. You do what the fuck you want. You got to live here. And I don't want to help you make that fucking choice because honestly, I don't know who's worse at this point. And that's where we are as a fucking country. And it scares the dog shit out of me just because I have a child. And this is the world we're leaving for our children to bring their children into. And it's fucking scary, man. It really is. But anyway, so, oh man, I don't know. I'm generally just taken back by this heat. Like, I can't, if I go outside for like fucking 35 seconds, the two insides of my thighs start cooking like two loaves of fat jelly bread. And just, they're smoking. There's fucking heat coming off them. I'm sweating. My ball bag is stuck to my fucking leg. I can't take it. Trump, you want my vote? Install air conditions. Make air conditions outside. Air condition the air. I know it's called climate control. Control it. I want it at a solid 72 degrees at all fucking times. No wind, no rain, no nothing. Just cool. Sun is out, but it's not blazing. You know what? Give me a little bit of fucking breeze every once in a while. Just a little, just like that. No longer than that. Every 2 to 3 minutes, I want to feel one of these on the back of my neck. Just like that. And that's what I want. That's what I want from my president. If my president loved me, that's what he would do. Okay? Make me comfortable at all times. I shouldn't be chafing in between my legs as a grown man digging into my crotch while I'm at a store or while I'm online to pay for my fucking coffee, okay? I shouldn't do that, all right? Fine. So even though Tabs wasn't here last week, me and Tabs got up last Sunday and we did a B-Shine Cypher. If you guys don't know what B-Shine is, it's bshine.com. This dude, I met, his name is Brian. I met him up at Sirius Satellite Radio when I went up to DJ Eclipse's show with Diabolic, and he was filming the freestyles up there and shit. He gave me his card, and we kind of connected through that, made friends on Facebook, and he's a real cool dude, man. He does ciphers. He's really with this hip-hop shit, and he provides opportunities for rappers. So if you guys don't already know what B-Shine is, check it out. Do a Google search or get on my fucking my Facebook. I be sharing his videos and shit. I'm sure once this video comes out, I'll put it up and I'll share that. You guys can check out the cypher. And his cypher is dope in a way that's different than a lot of the other ciphers you see. A lot of the other ciphers you see are more like a traditional cypher where you got a circle of people and they're rapping. One by one, they rap. In the B-Shine cypher, it goes like this. You go up there. He'll interview, he'll be like, yo, what does a cypher mean to you? You talk about the cypher. I probably said some stupid shit. And then you rap. And then it kind of gives you a little bit of an insight about everybody and, who they are as a rapper. And it's just dope. It's definitely dope. You should definitely check for it when it comes out. So peep that, yo. Peep it. And then after that, we went. I had to go to Brooklyn. That was in Brooklyn. And so since I was there, I took a ride to one of my favorite restaurants in Brooklyn because I had to talk to the owner because I need a spot to have a party at. And I brought Tabs with me. Now, Tabs, he's never been to this restaurant with me. I'm sure he's been to fine Italian dining before in his life, but I don't know about if he's ever taken it this far. We went in on this restaurant. It's called Frost Street. It's an Italian restaurant. The owner's name is Rocco. And if I have to tell you any more, then, he's traditional. It's traditional Italian fare. Let me just put it like that. I was feeling a little froggish. Not too froggish. I wasn't feeling like I wanted to step outside of my realm. So I got something I knew I would want to eat and body. I just got chicken parm, right? And Tab's got shrimp parm. But before they bring this out, they bring out 2 hot peppers. The long joints. This big. With bread and butter. Okay? And I told Tabs, I was like, if you don't eat that fucking pepper, there's one for me, there's one for you. If you don't eat that pepper, he's going to feel disrespected. And I was joking. I think Tabs, I kind of questioned his manhood. And he said, he doesn't like to eat spicy peppers like that. It gives him fucking heartburn. I told him, that used to happen to me until I started washing my vagina off in the sink before I went to the restaurant. And then I didn't have the problem anymore. So, basically, hold on. So, basically, I had to take a drink of water. So, Tabs ate the pepper. He ate some of the pepper. I bodied the whole pepper. He ate some of his pepper. It's a long motherfucker. It's a very hot, spicy pepper. What I do is they give you the bread, fresh baked bread. You know the bread like this, the big motherfucker. I buttered that shit up, cut the pepper, spread it onto the bread. Oh, God. It's like the devil came in your mouth and just opened all your sinuses and airways and all kind of shit. It's a magnificent experience. Did I say that word right, Tabs? Is that a word? Magnificent? Magnificent. Magnificent. So, then I went to the fucking Feast of Mount Carmel, and I had fucking Zeppeli and all kinds of fuck shit. And then I wonder why I'm sitting in this chair, and I can't fucking breathe because I'm too fat, and I'm just like huffing and puffing. That's because I'm talking too much, and I fucking just ate breakfast, and I'm fat as shit. We're going to have a special guest on the show today, as many of you know. Ekspan Hip Hop. I'm going to be calling him up on the show, live and direct. We can get his opinion on the Murdered Beat submissions for last week. Talk to him. I think it's dope. I think Chubb Hill did something really ill, and it brings a new perspective in, especially since Tabs ain't here, and you heard my opinions about people before, so we get to hear new people talk. And you don't have to just listen to me. You feel me? So, yeah, so I went to the Feast of Mount Carmel. If you guys don't know, if you ever watched Godfather, where they're carrying the fucking Giglio, whatever the fuck it's called, the big statue through the feast, that was the Feast of Mount Carmel. If you have never been, you should be. All right? Just do it. So, and then, I was on fucking Facebook the other day, and I saw a fucking video of a guy with no arms, hands, or legs. Basically just a torso. It had like a little foot, the guy. He had like a little foot. It was like a little tiny little foot looking thing. And his name was Dia Diesel. I made friends with him on Facebook. I requested him because honestly, this dude was making beats with a fucking stick in his mouth. Like, fucking hitting the pads on the fucking, the machine that he was using with a fucking drumstick or some shit in his mouth. And then I saw more videos of him rapping. Like, this is a dude, like, he's completely as handicapped as it gets. And this dude is fucking, like, doing more work than most people I know that's got fucking arms, legs, hands, fingers, toes, all kind of shit. So that shit was inspiring as fuck, yo. You should definitely go check for this dude. His name is Dia Diesel. He does battles and all kinds of fucking shit. He's dope at rapping, too. I just think, anytime I see shit like that, I'm like, holy fuck, man. So what's your excuse, you know? Like, whenever I feel like, I didn't feel like doing this podcast today. I got a pool party to go to, and I'm going to be late, and I'm going to do it because I'm able-bodied, and I have to put this work in. This is necessary. So what the fuck have you done lately? You understand what I'm saying? Just do work. When you see some shit like that, you're like, yo, this dude is putting in work. you know the kind of effort that requires out of this young man, like to be in a situation that he's in and still have the drive and determination to put in work is absolutely phenomenal, man. It's crazy. So then I posted, I was like, sometimes I get bored and I start looking for trouble on Facebook. And I asked, I wrote, ask me anything you want. Okay? So, what do they ask me? One kid says, if you could get away with killing anyone, who would it be? What the fuck do I want to kill anyone for? I guess maybe it's just a level of maturity I've reached at this age of my life. You know how many motherfuckers are dead to me right now as it stands? You know, like, this is the one thing, like, you could ask, and this, I'm not proud of this. This is the way it is because of how I was brought up, okay? It was, if you fucking do something to me, or if I feel like you try to slight me, you try to get one over on me, you try to pull some kind of fast shit on me, you instantaneously die in my mind to never come back to life on the same level that you had once existed. Now, seeing as how I'm an adult and I'm mature, I could say what up. I could give you a pound. I could drink a beer with you. I don't need to punch you in the face anymore. I'm honestly, like, the only way somebody is getting punched in the face anymore is if you are aggressively coming at me, I will knock your fucking teeth out. But if you have the ability and the capability to speak, use your words like an adult, I will have a conversation with you. I guarantee you won't feel disrespected by it because I'm not out here trying to disrespect motherfuckers. If you feel disrespected by anything that I do, I apologize for it. And chances are, if I disrespected you, it wasn't on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not out here. I got so much shit that I want to do with my life and make these moves for my family to put them in a better situation that I don't have the fucking time to disrespect you. I don't go over nobody's heads. I don't try to do anything. And it's not even that I'm mindful or I'm pussy or no shit like that, because I'm a big fucking dude. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of shit. It's the fact that I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm not trying to get something off someone else's back. I'm not trying to do anything that I shouldn't be doing that I am not deserving of. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to steal on nobody. I'm trying to do my motherfucking thing. If you got a problem with me doing my fucking thing, kill yourself, B. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't let me know about it, because I don't care. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So why the fuck would I want to kill anyone? Who would I kill? Even the person in the world that I hate the most, and not even hate is a word I don't even like anymore either. The person in the world that put me through the most bullshit, I'm going to have to tell you, is my son's mother. I wouldn't even kill her. It's way better to watch the downward spiral of people. And I don't take joy from it, but it's kind of like life paying them back. So you kill somebody, you never get to see if they had to deal with the bullshit that they put you through. Because they died. Then they don't have to deal with shit no more. And it's not like I'm out here rooting for bad shit to happen in people's lives, but it's almost, to me, it's something like, it lets you, it honestly keeps you on that karmic loop, if you will, if that's the way you see shit. Like, when I see bad shit happen to people that do bad things, it reminds me not to do bad shit. Even though, like, the last couple of years of my life, I've completely changed around the way I live, and I try to keep it positive, and I try not to do fucked up shit, because I started feeling like all the bullshit I was going through was because I did all this fucked up shit in the past. As if that makes any sense to you. So the answer to that question is, if I could kill anybody, who would it be? I wouldn't kill nobody. I would not kill anybody that is not actively trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? If you're trying to kill me, if you're aggressively trying to kill me, I will fucking murder you. I will take your life. But I wouldn't kill anybody because, like, right now nobody has done anything deserving to die for towards me. You understand what I'm saying? Just kill somebody? What is it? Like, a life doesn't mean shit? Like, oh, I would kill, like, this type of person that asks me this question would be like, I would kill Drake because he's a bad rapper. Like, dude, fuck it. What is wrong with you? Like, people say stupid shit like that all the time. fucking kill Lil Wayne. Why? Because he does better. Like, do you think Lil Wayne thinks about what the fuck you're doing? He's busy fucking bitches and sipping syrup or whatever the fuck he's doing. He don't give a fuck about you. But you want to kill him because you're a hating ass bitch? You just hate everything, so kill it? Just kill what you don't understand? You that weak-minded? Is that where people are at today? I'm not sure who asked me that question or if you're going to watch this podcast or anything. And I know that you never expected me to go this deep on the fucking topic, but I overanalyze the fuck out of everything. So for you to say some shit like that to me, I have to try to visit the reasons of what if I asked you that question and it was like this, it was like, if I was like, yo, if you could kill anyone and get away with it, who would it be? And you told me, well, I would kill the guy that raped and killed my mother. Bet. So would I. Like I said, if you're not, I didn't say that. See, if I should have said that. If you're trying to hurt me or any member of my family, I will fucking kill you. Okay? But I will not just kill anybody just for the fun of it. It's not, or just because I want them off this earth. If you need to kill somebody to have them off this earth because they're having too much of a good time or because they make you feel a certain way by the way that they move, you should kill yourself. You should do the world a favor and fucking kill yourself, B. Like, end it. Because there's no room for the type of jealousy and hate that exists in your fucking heart. And I'm not trying to be up here advocating suicide or no shit like that. I'm just advocating kill the dumb shit. Kill the dumb shit that exists in you. Get your fucking life together. The way, when you see people moving, it shouldn't make you feel a certain way. It shouldn't make you... if anybody that watches me or my people, anybody I know move and it upsets them because they're not in a place that they feel they should be, that's on you, homie. Like, every fucking day of my life, I put myself in positions that I don't want to be in for just the hope, and hope is for suckers. I don't even mean to say that. Just because it increases my chances to easily... it's not even that, I'm saying all kinds of shit that I don't mean right now. It will, if I put myself in uncomfortable positions, it will increase my odds of getting where I need to be faster. It will just, because if I just sit at home and I just sit there and don't move on none of the shit that I feel could take me out of the place I'm in and bring me to the next level, then I'm going to stay in the motherfucking place I am in, and you will too, unless you get this through your motherfucking head. And I know that motherfuckers watch this and be like, yeah, Coast is smart and he has, this is really what he said makes a lot of sense. It's like, if this it does. It makes a lot of sense, but it only makes a lot of sense because it's real. There's no bullshit involved in the shit that I'm saying to you right now. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. That's the basic mathematics of everything that I'm saying to you. It is for every action. There is an equal and positive reaction. You understand what I'm saying? 1, 1, 2. Get it? That's it. There might be an action that has a negative reaction too. So I should have said it very positive. I can't go down this wormhole anymore. It's getting to the point in the show. Okay? Here we are. Where... we're going to fucking do the thing. And we're going to call Ekspan Hip Hop. We're going to get him on the phone. And, hold on. First, we did this thing. It's called Murder the Beat. And last week, we did that beat. It was, it was fucking the Wake Up Show. The fucking King and Sway Tech Wake Up Show beat. And that's the one we used. I'm not going to play it because I don't want another fucking copyright strike right now. But I am going to call Ekspan Hip Hop, and hopefully he picks up his motherfucking phone. Let's try this out. Hello?
Hello, there we go.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah. What's up, Coast? How's it going, man?
I'm just trying. This is all the type of shit I should do before I call you, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Try and figure out what the fuck is wrong with the phone, and I just figure it out live. It just, fuck it, whatever. So
yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm by myself. Tabs is He's out in the field reporting, as he likes to call it. I don't know where the fuck he is, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
So,
Nice, man.
yeah, man. So I guess you watched last week's show, right? You seen what we did with Chubb Hill and how
Yes, sir.
All right, so basically, I just want to talk to you a little bit before we get into Murder to Beat submissions and we highlight the ones that you chose. Let the people know, man, like, what is it about you that the people should know? Like, what, how long you been rapping besides rap? What the fuck, what is it about you? Tell the people, like, if they need to know who the fuck you were, tell them who you are. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man. I'm actually a little nervous. Crazy, man.
Don't be nervous, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my underpants and I got one sock on. But you guys don't know that because you can never see from the show. I look like I'm wearing clothes. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I go Ekspan. I've been rapping. I started freestyling and shit about 1999 and started recording tracks with a couple of my buddies in about 2001. I've been, into hip hop big time since I was about 10 years old. Mainly inspired by all the classic East Coast stuff, like Wu-Tang, the old Gangstar, Tribe Called Quest, all the classics, Mobb Deep, all that. And I've been dedicated to hip hop and trying to always improve. I went on a hiatus for a while, actually, from about 2012 to 2014, and I was trying to figure some stuff out. And I met my wife, and she helped kind of inspire me and get me more back into it, and was really supportive of my craft. And then I started an album on and off. My album Utterly Disgusted that just came out. That was a really long ongoing project of kind of going back and forth and questioning myself. And I found Cypher Circuit last year. I think it was in November 2015. I got an Instagram and found it, and some of the first dudes that I found on there that really inspired me, people that I saw, and I was like, holy shit, these guys are dope, man, and I'm really interested. Was Cole Cash was the first one, and David Blade, and Think Twice, and MCRE. I remember those guys really jumping out and standing out, and I was like, hell yeah, what's going on here? What's this Murder the Beat? And tried to do one, and went on cyphercircuit.com and got a profile like 2 weeks later, and built up from there. And I've been, extremely inspired since I became a member. And I love this movement and everything about it, and really looking forward to doing more.
That's what's up, man. I like the fact that we're doing this now and getting people more involved on the show, because it's like really Chubb Hill, the same. It was kind of, I don't know if you listened to when I spoke to him, it was kind of the same shit, man. We're from, I don't know how old you are. I'm guessing you got to be in your 30s.
Yeah, I'm 35.
Okay, so we're like, all right, Chubb Hill 35 too. I'll be 35 in 6 months, or not even. I keep saying 6 months like my birthday's not around the corner anymore. So basically, we're all of the same age. We fell in love with this shit at the same time. We got disheartened by the shit at the same fucking time, and then we all found this reason to love it again. And that's why I think that this shit is fantastic. No matter what comes of it, it honestly gives people, that are like us, something to, I don't know if it's something to believe in again, or just something to just let motherfuckers know that we're here. You know what I'm saying? We didn't die off with the feeling of this shit taking a shit on us. Like, we still love it.
Exactly, man. It's really it really like reignited that spark of the love of the real hip hop. Like, just, I don't know, with building with everyone, how everyone provides feedback, how I reached out to people and they reached out to me about actually featuring on my album, and starting up building friendships, networking. Like, it's just it's incredible, man. And I look forward to it every week to see what people are gonna drop, and who's checking me out, what people are saying, and always keeping new ideas running. Like, I just feel creatively inspired like all the time now, and it's amazing, man.
That's really fucking dope, man. That's really what we wanted to have happen, and it's honestly like, and this is what happens all the time. Like, I started getting near the end of my fuse with this shit a couple weeks ago. I kind of had like a meltdown on the show. I don't know if you saw that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm because I started having that same feeling. And being in this position, like, I'm a rapper, dude. Like, I want to rap just as much as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to,
Right.
and I don't get on and do submissions every week because I don't want to, like, make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, this is about me as a rapper. So I have to take myself out of the equation and make this about what it's about. It's about hip-hop. It's about everybody. It's about, getting it to the point where it's at now, where we have this platform for people, and I lose sight of it sometimes. As like, I'm just like, it gets frustrating because all the kids that would
Right.
attack us, and they'd be like, oh, you guys are just after money and this and that. Like,
I know.
We don't make a motherfucking dime off this shit, and people can't believe it because of the way it looks and the magnitude of what we're doing. Like, Mo is a fucking professional graphic artist. Like, he does this shit. That's what he does for a living. That's why.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it looks the way it looks. So people think that, there's tons of money flying around. No, there's tons of work flying around. Like, we're putting our time and effort into this shit. And, when you get shit like that, it gets to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. I know it's got to be frustrating. It seems like every couple of weeks there's one of those assholes on there in the comments somewhere that pops up like, yeah, you guys just want to sell memberships and do this. It acted like everyone's getting rich, that it's just some money scheme. And I've written back to those guys, and it's just ridiculous. They always have like a private account and like no post or anything. They just get on there and try and talk their shit. Like,
bro, somebody
look at them as like little trolls.
I got a message like in my inbox. Like, first of all, I don't know if you noticed. I don't fuck with social media, and I should. Like, the way I should. It's just so overwhelming to me, and like, people hit me up all the time, and I get on there and I can't hit everybody back. But I was in the inbox, and somebody hit me on the inbox and started talking mad shit. Like, it said, you have a message request from somebody. I was like, what the fuck is a message request? It's not like a friend request. So I click it, and I start reading, and it just, boom, it opens up like a whole page of shit. Like, fuck you stupid fucks are doing this stupid fucking show that nobody fucking cares about, and all this shit. And I'm just like, I was fucking with the dude, but like, what the fuck, what would possess somebody to shit on this movement? Like, what are we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Right. Yeah. I know. It blows my mind too. Like how they're what the fuck they're thinking, or what they get kicks out of that or something. I just think they're lonely ass fucking chumps. That don't have a girl, don't have a life, don't have shit. They just scroll through Instagram and look for people to try to talk shit to. Or I don't even reply to them anymore. I just gotta laugh, and I'm like, no, same shit. They always have a blocked profile. You can't even check out anything of theirs. They're fuck them.
This dude was inviting me to come throw hands at Betsy Head Park, and I'm like, all right, bet. All right, that's like 20 minutes from here. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna come, but send me a picture so I know, who I should beat the shit out of. And he's like, nah, fuck you, pussy, come. I'm like, well, you know what I look like, so when I get there, how am I gonna know who to punch in the face? And he's like, nah, see, I told you weren't coming, you're a pussy. And I'm just fucking with him. I'm laughing while I'm taking a shit. It was fantastic, bro. But
that's hilarious.
Word out, man. So, all right, so that's what it is, man. We uncovered that you are another 35-year-old like us. So this just seems to be the fucking... We have this age group of people that just... we have to figure out how to do this. Like, this is the thing. Like, we need to get to more of these people because they're out there. You know what I'm saying? And they still hate They still hate hip-hop. Like, I got so many friends that just hate what the fuck is going on, so they think everything is like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they just just hate the shit. They're like, it's all trash now. Nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here. We got, and I don't know. If we knew how to fucking target that campaign better, I think it would be better for everybody. But we're trying to figure it out.
I know, man. We'll keep growing, and getting further out there and getting more people on board. It's awesome, dude. How things are growing, and I see nothing but good things. It's gonna just keep getting better and better. I firmly believe.
Yeah, man. It's fucking
bringing
fantastic.
more people on board, and yeah, it's funny you said that about Chubb Hill. I was I remember one time, like, he had did a submission talking about, like, how he's like an old timer and stuff, like chilling with gray hair and a recliner. And I was like, you don't look that old, dude. I'm like, what are you, like 23, 24? He's like, no, man. He's like, I'm 35. I'm like, oh, no shit. Me too, man. We're the 35-year-old club, you know.
Dude, we all are. Cole is like fucking 40. Like fucking.
Is he? Yeah, I was wondering how old he's older than Taboo, obviously.
Yeah.
The two bro.
Yeah.
Is Tabs, what's he like? Is he like 35 or so too?
Tabs, right? Yeah, he's about to be 35 too. We're all me, Tabs, and Buttertones are all the same age. I don't know if you know, me, Cole, Tabs, and Buttertones are in a group. Laro too. Me, Cole, Tabs.
Yeah, Bad Karma.
Yeah. Everybody except Cole is the same age, and Cole's our grandfather. Yeah, I'm just fucking with Cole. But it definitely, you know, it's the same, you know, like when you're 20 and somebody's 25, it's the same difference. See, we just get older and fucking, you know, he just gets older first. So,
yeah, for sure.
But he's
you guys are you guys are all dope as hell, man. The makeup, Bad Karma. I've been trying to check out as much as I can, and you guys are a huge inspiration. I did a post the other day about Taboo's new video, the Memory Lane track. That was awesome. I watched it like 3 or 4 times, and I wrote on there, I was like, this dude's like one of my biggest inspirations. Like seriously, your album, Without Papers and Krakatoa, like that shit seriously hyped me up and like pushed me to want to kind of better my stuff for some of the last tracks for my album and everything.
Yo, man,
like what all you guys are doing is sick, man.
I
you guys
listened to that shit too. I listened to your album. I told Taz, I was like, yo, you need to peep this shit, man. This kid is just going in on every fucking track. It's just it's the type of shit that we like, man. We like hearing that shit. So it's dope.
Fuck yeah, thank you, man.
No doubt, bro. All right, so let's let's get into the shit. Like I used to play the beat before the fucking thing, and then they started giving us copyright strikes and shit. So we're just gonna get right into it. The first submission you picked was from Sluggo. How do you say this guy's name? Sluggo?
Yeah, I believe it's Slugga of MLS.
Okay, Slugga of MLS. I'm so bad at reading these names because they're all in low letters, like not capitalized, and it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just mushed together.
Yeah.
All right, but he's the first dude. Let's check that out right now.
Lil Slugga, Cypher Circuit, MLS, what's good? Yo, head-to-head on tracks, get derailed first, not filling those lines if it's braille rework. You drop a song, no results like failed search, the anthem. I hit rewind after Excel's verse, now they on stage like runways, rocking male purse and leather, man bags whatever, trash can forever. I ain't talking about acts, it's the fact still clans all clash together, creating plans to ban black man forever, reaching for dreams with hands systematically severed, other cheek turns when we use diplomatic measures. You see it's all wrong like grammatical errors, treat conscious hip-hop like radical terrorists, and throw all the capital at those who embarrass it. It's laughable, you drop goat dung, I bear shit, no joke son, your receipt and teeth get tear quick, as snare kicks, fresher than air wicks, hot 16 like microwave and 8 pair of twit.
Yeah, that dude is dope, man. I've seen him, he's kind of newer on there, but I've seen his last probably like 4 or 5 weeks. He's really stood out, and I love that guy's scheme on this one a lot. Is what really jumped out at me. All those ending rhyming words, grammatical errors, something terrorist, like how he stuck with that, and delivery was sick, man. That dude's dope.
Yeah, he is. He's been hitting me up. I really started to check for his shit on Instagram. Just lately, getting into the things he posts, and he definitely can spit his ass off. And yeah, I'm glad he's rocking with us, man. I'm glad he found us. Maybe we got to get him on here one day. I want to talk to him. Holler at Mo, Slugger.
For sure.
Yeah,
right. Definitely. That dude's cool, man.
Next up, we got Chris Romero.
This is for all the witness. My heart is in this. The conscience within my art is lifted. They call it gifted, but it's the power of God inflicted within my soul, and now my mind is shifted to be optimistic. I'm sorry if this comes across like I'm narcissistic. I swear I'm not. I'm just motivated. I got to get this. I'm chasing my dreams and goals like it's my primal instinct, but I see it's all about timing. This could be my last day on earth, so I'll die rhyming. Now if you know anybody that knows this and they know they shouldn't come close to us, my dangerous poems are poisonous, destroying the set to the point where there's no avoiding what's next. Mic check, 1, 2, lay opponents to rest. I don't flow to impress, I flow to relieve my soul from the stress. Who you challenging? Your whole catalog is embarrassing. I refuse to be caught associating with that regime. My rhymes will attack you with accuracy. These actors need to keep practicing. They ain't saying nothing, they babbling. Forget anybody that's trying to battling's not happening. Actually, casualties from my actions is what that'll bring. MCs are shattering, I'm taking it all. I'm coming after anyone claiming they raw.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, yeah, this guy, man, is definitely one of my favorites, like in my top few out of everyone that participates in Murder the Beat, and also one of the coolest heads on there, most supportive. And honestly, this one was, he dropped it, again, it was like pretty late Friday night when I was going over the final list when you guys reposted them, and this one was honestly my favorite out of the whole entire week right here. His energy, delivery, how he does his videos and everything, and he fills up like the full minute. I thought he just went off on this one. Every line was sharp as fuck, and he just killed that, man.
Yeah, man. The last couple of weeks, honestly, like I've been watching what he's doing, and I see a progression in the just like the last 4 or 5 submissions. Like when he came on, I noticed him, but now I notice the shit is just elevating weekly. Like, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. You know what I'm saying? Because he's killing shit, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's progressed a ton. You know, I remember, you know how him and David Blade make up Revived, like, and David Blade was on there first. And I think one week I remember when Chris Romero like first came on, I was like, he's like, yeah, this David Blade's like, yeah, this is my homie or something, like in the comments, and I was like, oh shit, man, this guy's dope, man. And he was really sick, like right off the bat. But yeah, just in the last, if you look back like 4 or 5 months ago to where he's come now, like he just goes off, dude. Like he is I don't know, dude is amazing, man, for sure. One of my very favorites.
That's that competitive spirit that the MC could, like, that's when you got a dude that just, like, as an MC, it's like you cannot be outdone. Like in your head, I'm just like, that's how I feel when I hear anybody rap. If I'm rapping on a track with somebody, it's like, all right, I just have to do better than him. But now he's rapping, and he just has to do better than the other 150 submissions. So that's why this
right.
this Cypher Circuit shit breeds the best MCs, because every week you know who's coming at your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kill shit.
For sure, man.
So
definitely, man. There's some tough competition. You know, everyone, so many cats are elevating, man. It's incredible going back through the old ones and then looking to now, like how just in such a short time, how much dudes are stepping up and just killing shit.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
All right, next up we got ATN Prime.
Yo. I spare sickness with this witness damage cancer. Game don't even stand a chance when I play my banter. Picture it vividly, it's history. Man the camera, bring back taste of past greats like a channel phantom. Can't stand your random claims of extended fandom. Basically making it up like a Denzel Bland up. I flow standards and go gamma like Banner Man up. Hats off, heads down, it's the anthem, stand up. Because I does it like no other. Getting dirty on the track when I run it like soul rubber. Put my heart in it, got it sprung like a soul cover. Didn't think that I could fit in, but I hung like a gold rubber. Flow just leaving the paramedics on set of focus. Whack MCs heads are just getting sampled with decibels. My sentence incredible, what you said is illegible. You only ballin' now cause someone left with your testicles.
Yeah. Nice, man. That dude's dope, man.
He said hung like a gold rubber.
Yeah. That line stood out, and then the other two, like balling out like they left with your testicles or something. Like how those last 4 bars or so were priceless, man. That dude, he's another cat that's cool as hell, man. Always showing love. Like this submission I thought was really dope, dude. I like his confidence and his style, just how he rides the beat, his wordplay, really dope cadence too. He kills it, man. And this was one of his best submissions. I had to get him here in the top 10. And shouts to him and Mill Rock too, that did Murder My Beat a while ago. That guy's a beast, and they're working on a project together. I've been seeing little clips and stuff, and those two together are killing it, man. They're a deadly combo of producer MC for sure.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I remember Mill Rock killed that shit.
Yeah, he's dope, man. Nasty with it.
No doubt. Next up, we got Aim High Ash. At first, when I read it, I thought it said Aim Hig Hash. I'm like, what the fuck is Hig Hash?
Me too.
I need to smoke some of that. Hold up. Here we go.
I'ma drop a verbal bomb and blast it to the negative. Since a kid been writing dynamite with total etiquette. Reading any book I get from Huxley way to Genesis. I'm tentative, replacing text cause words can be so delicate. A pure expression with a baby face to cop the boot. And if you know my tunes, you know I shoot to kill, it's true. I'm dropping bars as fast as Brexit dropped the British pound. Always stood on solid ground, organic growth from bud to root. And I ain't scared of brave new worlds, I'm set to welcome change. Through all the pain, the love is all we have, a saving grace. My mind is open like my vocal range on fire on the stage. And I can feel it in my bones, there's purpose running through my veins. And this ain't even me on overdrive. I'm passionate like managers on ringside, drive like cabbies, motivated, smart and savvy. I learned it from my mum cause I ain't got no daddy. They say I'm like my nanny, stronger than my arms can carry.
Yeah. She's dope, man. I've seen her a few times, and she's really interesting. She does like singing too, and I think this was her first actual Murder the Beat, if I'm not mistaken. She might have done like one other one, but when I saw this, she did like a two-parter too, and both parts of it are really dope. She's got I think a really sick flow, and has like a lot to say, like really passionate flows. I'm not sure exactly where she's from. I think somewhere like New Zealand or somewhere way out there. But I thought that she really stood out and killed that. Sure, her flows are tight. That was a dope submission.
Yeah, she was good, man. I liked it. It was different. It was definitely a change of pace. So dope.
Yeah, she was sick, man. Big shout outs to her, and keep up the good work.
Word up. This next dude, Negus. There's dots in between. This guy, every week I see him now, I'm like, holy fuck, this guy could rap his ass off, yo. Let's check him out.
For sure. All right.
Cypher Circuit. Look, I've been on my P's and Q's, let me pinpoint pressure. Penetrate people proud when I preach questions. Qualities of my people make you question my quota. Pause. That's of this rap game. Questa, quickest way to get killed with my precision. Being precise will provide penny people quitting. I quote, be settled pussy nigga. My balls is printing onto them papers. They screaming quite loud. Scotty pimping. The way I pinpoint pop popular personality. Make a duck quack ferociously when I provide quality for quantity. Let's say I qualify for the best. I should win a prize. I'm always talking shit to the press. I'm a shy nigga, land of the chosen, my balls to prove. They hate my ball cause I ain't rapping on bitches and shoes or clothes and foods. I'd rather shit on average dudes. They question the truth. They say, who the fuck is Zeus? Zeus is ziplock, every unsupervised situation. Zeus is zigzags, eventually untied section 80. Zeus is Zion, eventually upset Satan. There's Zeus, spell it out, my nigga, my balls is ancient. Prophet.
Yeah, he's on his P's and Q's on that shit. You notice that? Every word? P, Q?
Yeah. That's what really stood out, man. This dude's dope, really dope too. And the whole like first three quarters of it, all those P's and Q's, the alliteration was insane. And also the last like two bars or so, how is spells out Zeus. Like every letter is like a Z, then an E, then a U, and an S. Like how that's what I think that's what he goes by. Is his actual name is Zeus, but he has a different screen name. But I thought that was nuts, man. I've watched that one like 4 or 5 times. That dude, his freestyles too. I thought this was the best thing that he's dropped so far, and had to get him on the mix. Big shout out to you, homie. You killed that, man.
That's what's up, yo. Next up, we got Ugly Dot Cousin.
Yo, I caught a glimpse of the future, they told me I could save it. Opened up my eyes to find the pen and the right was blazing. I've been chasing what I can't see, dreams have been a backseat. Trunk steady thumping my failed attempt from last week. I'm in it ass deep, struggling to fight through it. And given a chance to dance with the devil, I might do it. Money's looking sexier the older I get. The weight of the world is in the bills and I can't shoulder the debt. I wanna forget, but it's forgiveness that's been holding me back. I wanted to check, but it's a sickness, I'm devoted to rap. Fuck it, 12 steps, I focus on these 16 bars. If you ain't fucking with me now, it'll run you 15 large. Who the fuck am I kidding? I spit for minimum wage. It's been a decade plus and my pen still licking the page. On the right side of progress, holding the flow still. Find me every week, there ain't a beat that I won't kill. It's murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's dope, dude. Big fan of this guy, man. He doesn't do too many submissions, but lately he's been doing a few more. And I also thought this was his best one. He's another one that I've seen step up, and he's got that flow down pat, man. Like the quick rolls at the end of his like every few bars or so, like so smooth, man. And I thought this one was such a sharp submission, and I liked every line in it. I thought it was super smooth, and that he just smoked right through that, man.
Word up, man. That kid is dope, yo. Next up, we got Red Baron 907.
I'm sicker than the sickness and sickle cells, the brain issues, astral plane missiles, so wish him well. No wishing wells, well wishing in the midst of hell. Fell victim, they'll miss him, his wishes fail. Mom's mourns, reading the morning obituary. Before the loss of adenosine triphosphate, he was a stiff already. The rigor mortis was pointless. 10-man joints still need an ointment. Buzz Lightyear's ahead of you, Toy Story generals. Malcolm X-Men battling sentinels, bicentennial tentacles. Funded by Doc Ock revenues. Aftermath from my warpath is Bellevue, to hell with you. Foolish mere mortals humor me usually. I write 16 bars using your eulogy for foolery. Huey P. Newt, no coupe, suit, camo boots with ammo, black Rambo, licking shots at Sambo with famo. Sham guard handle, basketball, Spalding tango, Spider-Man, the web I weave is tangled. Thank you, but no thank you. Who thanks you? You thank who? No name Twitter fame dudes. Salutes.
Yeah, man. That dude's almost like superhuman, man. I wrote there on the comments, I honestly think that he's probably the best with as far as actual wordplay goes. That was phenomenal, and everything I see from that dude is amazing. And shout outs to all the albums that he's put out too. He's been one of my favorites since I first got on also, and I thought that was killer, man. He nailed that shit. Way dope.
Yeah, yo, he killed that, man. Shout out to Red Baron. Next up, we got Anime Fan 81, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, the video, I couldn't read the name. I think I'm just getting old and my eyes are shitty. So, Anime Fan 81.
You can cross your T's, bitch, but you won't cross me. That's like crossing out an X. All it does is create more. You debate whore, petition me, hell, take it to Congress. That still won't change the fact that I'm sick in your garbage. I'm a big problem. The reason they want me out the game, cause I'm notoriously known for breaking it up like Mills Lane. And I don't need a partner to swing. I'll rip your fucking arms off and let those do the swinging for me. Wanna bet me Dirty Needles ain't demented? He'll steal your card and drive that bitch off of a cliff while you're still in it. Yo. My style was born grown, it was never babysat for. The doctor tried to abort, but I kept coming back for more. Got raps galore. Who's ready for war? You knocking me out is the only way my jaw's touching the floor. As far as your rhymes go, you'll have a better chance rapping over Summer Girls so I can dead you like Rich from LFO. Ain't no rapper harder than me. I rip a baby out the womb and put it back before she realized it left the pussy. One dude called me a motherfucker, so I wanted to live up to the name, so I humped his mom behind a dumpster. See, you can put me in timeout. You see, my style is not a deadbeat father. My lines will never run.
Yes. Yeah. That guy's badass, man. I love his delivery. This one was a lot of fun. I always find his like super entertaining and fun to listen to, and his voice and delivery too. Great punchlines, and also props to that one. Like that whole like last half was freestyle off the top. He just kind of went with it, and yeah, I thought he killed that shit, man. Big ups to him. Really dope.
Yeah, that was dope, yo. Next up, we got main_course.
Swaying tech since the age of 17 and freestyle stayed in my deck. So now I'm on point, spitting fire with your brains hanging off the bayonet. Game on, place your bet. Ugh. Game lost, pay your debt. Flame on a blank cassette. That's how my first verse came and went. I was dubbing over radio stations, made it connect. All the way to standing ovations as main events. Yes, till the day I'm on my deathbed, holding on to faded breath. One thing you know about me, that be the place I rep. Glass City, they gon' say we the best. I display a technique when I speak, keeping language fresh as if we in the late 80s. Yes, Cool G, Rock him, no baby steps. BDK, Slick Rick, with his face on left. Who am I? I'm admired for the latest step. It's uno, you know, like KRS. I met your bitty play bone and she gave me flesh. I said I could give it to you, but what you gon' do? I could give it to you, but what you gon' do? I could give it to you, but what you gon' do with it? I could give it to you, but what?
Nice, man. Just a little note on that one. That guy's really dope too. That was going to be kind of one of the honorable mentions. But on that account, main course, there's two guys on it that share that. They're a duo, and I guess they share the account. The one that I'd actually picked in the top 10 was the other guy from that dropped his on Friday. He's got like the longer hair that he's wearing like a tank top and puts it up in a bun, and I think he goes by Significant. And that guy that just dropped on the video is Uno. But yeah, they're both really dope though, man. They came on the scene not too long ago too, and I saw that they're members of Cypher Circuit now, and yeah, but both those guys kill it, man.
Oh, so I fucked it up. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's okay. I put it on the notes for Mo, or I put on there. I was like main course, but the guy that dropped it on Friday with the longer hair. It's kind of confusing. I didn't understand how it worked at first, but then I realized that it's two guys that share the same account. They both drop submissions under it, but no, man, they're both dope though.
All right, well, that's what's up. So I guess everybody want to check the other guy out. Just go on main_course. Check it out. Last but not least, we got David_Blade.
Yeah. They want to strip us of our right to bear arms. Guns ain't the problem, it's the people knowing right who do wrong. Like government insight jobs, killing us off with diseases and war. Meeting secretly devising a scheme for martial law to usher in a new world order. Every president's a puppet after JFK was slaughtered in public for going against the grain to abolish the Fed Reserve, rubbing Bilderberg the wrong way. Comprised of 125 of the richest scum alive, descendants of Rothschild's enterprise who strive to keep us stupid and uneducated, distracted by the news and media, contaminating our minds that we don't use to think critically, cause we're asleep and need to be revived metaphysically. The middle class will be extinct as we witness the biggest economic collapse in history.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. that dude, man, he's really something. I really like how he came with like some real talk on this one, some conspiracy shit. Like he drops a lot of knowledge, you know. He's always got the sick ass flow and delivery. Dude's always killing it, man. And I thought this was one of his hottest ones for sure. I really dug every line in that joint. Big shout outs to David Blade and again, yeah, Chris Ramiro revived, man. I can't wait for that project to drop, and then really looking forward to what those two got going.
Yeah, that's gonna be some shit, man. Those dudes are both dope. Did they put something out? I remember hearing something about, but they put some joints out already, because I heard something. With both of them on it.
They did. I think they released just one track called like Essential Elements, okay. And then I think they pressed up some like demo CDs to take to Team Backpack, Mission Underground, New York. David Blade rocked on that, and he killed it. Did really good, and I think that they just made temporary CDs for that. Because I hit up Chris Ramiro. I was like, yo, when's it dropping, man? I gotta grab my copy of that for sure. But he said soon though. I don't think they have an exact date, but I know it's coming soon. I think they're like doing the finishing touches on it.
That's what's up, man. I hope they fucking they don't be rappers and sleep on it, because that's what we do. We get right. Disheartened and fucking sleep on our shit. I got a whole album done that I recorded in a week that I've just been sleeping on, that I did with DJ Speed, the dude that produced Beastin' on my album. We're doing a whole joint together, and I recorded all these joints in fucking a week, and I haven't done anything yet, because the little voice in my head is like, don't worry, it'll get done. And it never does.
I hear you. Yeah. I feel your pain, brother. I know what you mean.
But
that's great.
That's what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. Am I able to say a couple of honorable mentions on there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this was tough, man. I won't take up much more time, just another minute or so. But this was I spent a good couple hours actually narrowing down this top 10, and it was a lot of fun. But damn, if it wasn't tough, man. It was I had a lot of guys in there. Then I kept going back and forth. But yeah, other dudes that I had in that list that I wanted to get on there also was that dude Ray Pearson, that goes by officially RP. He always drops usually right on Monday. He's got a really nasty flow, and his was super dope. I had him in there at first, and MCRE, of course, his was killer. Dude's always a beast, man. Big shout out to him. And that guy that goes by the Brothers Allen, his name's Joey, etc. He's got really sick delivery. He had a nice submission. Like this kid that goes by Anime Rap Gamer, he was one of the ones on Friday too, one of the last ones. Really enjoyed his. And both Scott and Miss Rhyme, that's my homie right there, man. His submission was really clever. If you guys check it out or go back and look at the writing in it and all the double meanings, double and triple entendres, he's really stepped up, man, and super proud of him. And also Beandog 42, that guy's gotten leaps and bounds better, and he's one that really, really progresses by the week. And just want those dudes to keep up the good work. And also Cypher Face, that guy brought some crazy shit. That dude's one of my favorites as well, and really enjoyed his. Really well written and extremely clever. And also, there were a few that were missing that I was looking forward to seeing theirs, but I know not everyone could always do them. But like Caesar Omega, Jace the Truth, Mikey Bones, Chubb Hill, and Think Twice. I didn't see any of theirs, but I'm sure that they would have killed it. Those are some of my other favorites. I just wanted to shout out, but overall it was a hell of a week, and I had a blast doing this, and hopefully I did you guys enjoyed my picks and everything, and tried to do the best I could.
Yeah, man, you did a good job. But we're gonna wrap it up right now. I got to get into finishing off this fucking show. So yeah, man,
sure.
You killed it, bro. You did a good job. You definitely had some insightful shit to say about everybody you picked. So we want to thank you for that. We want to thank you for rocking with us and submitting every week, man. And
absolutely,
that's what's up, bro.
Thank you too, man, for the opportunity. And yeah, I'll be tuning in every week for sure, man. Keep up the great work on the show too, and looking forward to the new shit you drop for sure.
That's what's up, man. You're welcome, bro, anytime. So that's what's up, man. Peace, yo. I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right.
Peace. That's what's up. That's the kid fucking Ekspan hip-hop. Definitely, if you haven't checked out Ekspan's album, you got to check that shit out because the shit was really fucking dope. If you're into, like, just bars spitting fucking crazy hot fire, then you got to listen to it, man. You just got to listen to it. All right, so we're at the point in the show where I announce the next week's beat. And before I play the fucking beat, I have an idea, Mo. Let's see if this works. You know how I do my little freestyle? I rap to whatever the next beat is every week. This is what I'm going to do. Me and Mo talked about, he's like, why don't you just do like a video summing up what you talked about in that week's episode. So let's see how sharp I could fucking get with the memory here. And my freestyle that I'm going to do at the end of this, I'm going to talk about what I talked about in the show. See if I could do it. I made some little notes here. Anyway, the beat we're using, the winner is UNIS Fear. That's the guy that won. This week is going to be submitted. Obviously, it's a Murder My Beat, and this is the guy that won, Eunice Fear. And the beat is here. It just played a little bit. Hold up. Let's see what I could do with it. Let me. I didn't even listen to it yet. I'm gonna hear it right now for the first time. Hold up. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Yo. And this week I talked about a bunch of shit when I was yapping, like everybody rapping and everybody scrapping. Nah, I ain't touch on that very much, but I did do one thing. Listen to the thing. I talked about not binge watching Strange Things, cause it's a crazy show. I'm a shady guy, and you should listen to this shit, and I'll tell you why. Sometime I'm gonna go driving in the car with my homie Blake and do a podcast and tell you who we are. And that's what we'll do next. Hopefully along the way we'll get a few checks. Yeah, and then I talk a bunch of junk. I talked about how I like Melania fucking Trump and a lady lumps, how she shows him on the internet. What happened? How is that beat ending already? Is the beat really fucking 12 seconds long? Is that a thing? That can't be a thing. That can't be the thing. It can't be. No, it can't. I refuse to believe that that's a thing. The beat. Wait, and here's the beat. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to get back into this freestyle because I played the beat that you sent me, and it ended in 4 seconds. Let's try this again. On this week's show, I talked about some shit. I talked about Melania Trump and her fucking tits. I talked about how Donald Trump will fuck the world up. I talked about driving in the car with Blake, your girl sucks. I didn't talk about that, but I said what's up to Fats, cause I went to his birthday. I'm like, what's up with that? It was hot as hell, my balls were chafing. Everything is sacred, listen when I say it. I got up in the B Cypher with Taboo. We went to the restaurant and had some peppers, and I'm a fucking crazy man like Hannibal Lecter. I went to the feast and ate a couple Zeppelis. Motherfuckers think they knowin' what be best for me. Like I should stop eating so much, maybe. I don't know, I just like the taste of all the gravy on my fucking pasta. You should already know, anyone else, they are an imposter. I seen a guy with no legs make a beat, and that shit was inspiring, and I saw it unique.
What do you mean? I told you like
That's
5
it.
times.
That's it. That's what I talked about. I'm gonna kill that now. I kind of wrapped it up, Mo. How'd that work? Episode 32 in the motherfucking Cypher. This is Coast. I'm out. Go to www.com, www.cyphercircuit.com, and take it into Brown. Bye now. Thank you very much. See you later.